Before I even start, like, how you doing? Like, it's a new year, new project, restrictions just lifted. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling very confident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this a while, man. And to kind of just have your own lane and do whatever you want. And it's like, you don't really have competition in your head. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo,
Hmm.
let's just do this. There's so much music there. It's time to flood the streets. You know what I'm saying? And just get everyone like vibey on a different vibe. And not no like aggressive, I'm trying to kill you every day vibe. Sometimes, just chill, drive your whip, listen to something that's uplifting or just something you want to listen to and just party to. You know what I'm trying to
For
say? That's
sure,
the
for
vibe I
sure.
try to
So,
give
quick
off. You know what I
question.
mean?
You know how you said, like, you kind of wanted to
Mm-hmm.
switch it up and give a different vibe and a different energy. That's kind of a bold move because that's a lane that's not
Mm-hmm.
really, it's just wide open. So, what made you say, all right, let me just put my foot forward and kind of fuck with this instead of doing what everyone else is doing?
To be honest, like a while ago, like a lot of people used to tell me, like, yo, honestly, why don't you just try Afrobeat? Like, nobody's doing Afrobeat in Toronto. Like, just do that, but do it in your own way.
Mm,
Like, you don't have to do it like how everyone else is doing it. And I started thinking about it. So, like, in 2018, I sat down with my dogs and I was like, yo, to be honest, like, I think I'm gonna make a try like this move, this transition from like rap to like Afrobeat. And they're like, fam, you already know it's not like that. It's too corny. I'm like, nah, like we
mm-hmm,
can make it our
uh-huh.
own Afrobeat. You know what I'm saying? So we started with the Soca remix, right? And we just tried a thing. You know what I'm saying? We just put a song on SoundCloud. And then we thought, like, yo, shoot a video. Let us see what really happens. You know what I'm saying? And not to know that, yo, we're going to get a huge response. And so, like, from that day, I knew, like, yo, this is what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So like I can say from 2019, I just started writing a whole heap of songs, different types, different type of styles, just to figure out. And yeah, bro, like I just knew right then and there, like
Mm.
Afro beat tapping into my culture. That can't be beaten. And on top of that too, like I'm a Ghanaian descent. You know what I'm saying? So there's not a lot of Ghanaian artists that are prominent in Toronto or in Canada. Like,
Yeah.
obviously we have like Pangs and shit, but like, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's different. It's exciting too because like, you're almost like a trailblazer in a way too. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta do it right. It has to look right. It has to look
For
proper.
sure, for
You know
sure.
what I
And then,
mean?
like, even listening to it, like, some artists do like Afro beats or even attempt to do Afro beats, and sometimes it's just cringe. But I feel like, with you and especially on this project, you're able
Mm-hmm.
to like hit different pockets, hit different cadences, even the ad libs, like I'm hearing it and it's just like proper,
Right.
you know what I mean? So I feel like you're on the right track, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But let's start from the beginning.
Most
Like,
definitely.
I was looking into your background and it said you kind of grew up in Parkdale, then you later moved to Jane and Finch, right? So where specifically in
Right,
Jane
right,
and
right,
Finch did
right,
you
right.
come up?
So I grew up on the south side of Jane Finch. Grew up in the lane. You know what I mean? And like that, like to be honest, that switch from Parkdale to the lane was like a big like culture shock in a way because like Parkdale like it's a big community. Everyone's family knows each other and shit. We all go to the same school and stuff. But like when you come up to Jane and
Hmm.
Finch, it's like, yo, it's you and yours. And just survive. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta click up, find who are your real niggas, who are your day ones, stay with them and just survive
Hmm.
because it's a jungle out there, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of taught me how to man up like quicker, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause when you're out there, like no matter your age, man, like you're a target. As long as you live in a neighborhood that like it's rivals with someone else, you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So like you gotta move different. You know what I mean? It's almost like war every day. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they still had it's ups, you know what I'm saying? Those great times, even though there's a lot of bad times, still had like it's bad times and good times, but it taught
Speaking
me a
of,
lot, you know what I mean?
Jane and Finch kind of teaching you a lot, like, now you're much older, now you're doing music, you're into different things and whatnot. How do you feel like how would you say like that kind of influenced the person? How did it influence the person you are now, like musically, even in your personal life? What are some things that you're like, okay, this is what kind of like influenced me? Because Jane and Finch is a melting pot. if we're being honest, you know, there's different cultures, there's different people, there's different things that kind of influence you as you
Mm-hmm.
grow up. So what are some of those things that kind of influenced you?
Fuck, man, the struggle,
Mm-hmm.
man, because we all had the same struggle, and it was like, yo, like if you have a talent, because like, man, if you stay out here way too long, it's the whole hood shit's just gonna like sink you in, and it's
Yeah.
like sometimes when you get sunk in, you can't come out. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, seeing when I first came out to the
Mm-hmm.
lane, I seen people like C4 and like KD and like, you know, like over here sounds like 100 Strong Arms and shit, and I'm like, yo, bro, like these guys are giving me like the
Yeah.
energy to fucking do this shit too, and like and growing up and seeing Bow Wow and all these guys doing their stuff, it's
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I see this shit. I go through this shit. I'm living the struggle, so why not find a way to like, you know, make music to like kind of, you know, share with everyone that can relate with me and feel it,
Yeah,
but on
for
a
sure.
different
So
vibration. You feel
was
me?
was Skrilla God the first name you had, or did you
Mm-hmm.
go through a couple names before you kind of stopped on this one?
Yeah, yeah. I went through a couple, man. I think at
Okay.
first my name was
Yeah.
Killer Beats. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know what I mean? Killer Beats, and then my dog, like when I was younger, I used to work a lot, like a lot. Them as me see me. So when they would see me, that
Hmm.
my dog was like, "Yo, De La Hoya." He said, "Nah. Your name is De La
Okay.
Skrilla. Can you get to that bread?" You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Hmm.
So I ran with it, and then I later on in my life, I was like, "Nah, man, I'm not really feeling the De La Skrilla. So let me like make it Skrilla Ghad." And like, you know, shout out to my big dog Pillow, free him up. He put me on like the God lifestyle. Like a lot of people don't understand the GHAD thing, and literally it's an acronym, and
Okay.
it means God had a dream,
Okay.
right? And the dream was us. You know what I'm saying? And so if we're children
Hmm.
of God, then we're descendants of God. You know what I'm saying? So like GHAD just means like, yo, you know what I mean? Like we're all one. We're all supposed to be powerful beings.
Facts.
So we have to believe that and love ourselves
Facts. Facts.
100%. That's
Facts.
what being a
So
God is
when did
about. You
you
know what I'm
actually
saying?
start taking the music thing seriously? Like
Mm-hmm.
when were you like, all right, fuck this, I'm just gonna go all out on this shit?
So, okay, 2010, I was in a rap group. I was with ROS, which is
Hmm.
Ride Out Squad, or Remember I Struggle. We were like doing like openers for like fucking MGK, Bow Wow, Wale, Waka Flocka,
Hmm.
Juicy J, a whole heap of them did tours and all of that. And it was fine and all, but it's like when you're in a group, you already know how that shit goes. There's always like some egos and shit going on and stuff. So it's like I think in 2015 I took this shit seriously.
Hmm.
So I went solo and I dropped Bill Up. So when I dropped Bill Up now, like I wasn't even anticipating the
Hmm.
reaction. I just dropped it because I just like, you know what I'm saying? But not knowing that like I'm gonna be known for this song. Hey, like people still come up to me and be like, yo, I had that tune called Bill Up, da 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 da. So from there I was like, yeah, I gotta turn on the engines. But like unfortunately during the time I think that around the time I shot that video, my
Mm.
mom had a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was a very weird time. I'm like, yo, do I
Yeah.
stop music? Do I go? There was a lot of shit in the
Hmm.
background that was happening, so it kind of slowed me down. But like
Yeah.
once I was able to balance everything out, it just was go from there. So like, you know what I'm saying? I'll say 2015 for sure. That's when I
Facts,
took
facts.
that
Because
shit
that
super serious. You know
2015
what I mean?
was when I was introduced to you, and it was because of that track, "Bill Up." Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's one of your biggest tracks to date. Like, I was looking at that track, and that track sits
Mhm.
at 50K views right now. You know what I mean? And even like culturally in the city, it did a
Yeah, yeah.
lot for you. So, what was the inspiration behind that track specifically? Like, did you
Mhm.
know it was gonna go that far?
Yeah. Nah, man. Yo, to be honest, I love Young Thug, man. I love his art, his creativity. And you know, that time I think Check was
I
really
remember that.
like booming, right? That song Check he had. So I'm just playing the instrumental, I'm just going through the beats and shit. And then like I would link up with my dog and like every time we link up, he walks through the door, he's like, yo, Bill Up. I'm like, so it just stuck in my head. So I'm driving, I'm playing the beat, I'm like, Bill Up, yeah,
Mm.
Bill Up. yeah, and then the words just started coming to me. So I just wrote that song like 20 minutes, came home, recorded it, and that was it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it just went off from there. You know what I
Who
mean? It's
produced
just
that
history,
song?
I
Because I know
guess.
you're a producer yourself.
Honestly, it was a remix. It was just a very
Mm,
hot remix, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just the Czech instrumental, and I just did my thing on it. But like everyone was like, "Yo, bro, like who made that? Yo,
okay,
send me
okay.
that." I'm like, "Yo, fam, it's a remix." Because once again, I didn't think it was gonna go that far. You know what I'm saying? Like I made it just off
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that, like
yeah,
whatever, bit up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
everyone's like, "Yo, this song's hard. Are you dumb?" I'm like, "What? You sure?" Like, all right, whatever. Did a local video in the hood, and then
All
fuck,
right.
man.
So,
The
yo,
rest
you
is
dropped
history,
Bella.
bro.
You know, you're going through, your mom suffering this illness, and it's a tough time for you, right? But you're getting clouded up. Like you're
Mm.
popular, people are knowing you. You know what I mean? Your face card is a little bit more known. It holds more weight. How is it dealing with that and kind of balancing everything that you had?
Mm.
Like, you know what I mean? Dealing with the fame and dealing with your mom and, everything involved.
You know, there was like, to be honest, there was a lot of stuff going on in the background, some street shit that kind of had to, that
Mm-hmm.
kind of halted that run. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mans were getting ready to make that push, and there was a lot of politics within like
Mm-hmm.
my intermediate circle at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it kind of halted what could have
Mm-hmm.
been a legendary run. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it just wasn't the right
Mm-hmm.
time. It wasn't the right people. You know what I mean? So it was like, all right, yo, we gotta go back to the drawing board and try something different. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember coming back and trying to do it again, but it's like
Yeah.
the feeling wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I was away from it for so long. I was like, I'm trying to like deal with shit, deal with this and that. And I came back. I'm like, nah. Like the
Mm-hmm.
way I feel about rap is not the
Mm-hmm.
same. Like rap was changing and shit. And I was like, nah, man. Then I got some new sauce. Don't worry, I got you. And then so
Okay.
I
So
started
that's when you
working on
made
this
the
Afrobeat.
switch.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So like the fame and shit, like it's whatever. Like I wasn't really in it for
Yeah.
the fame. I just love making music, man, and I just so happy to make good music. So it's like even now, like all now, I go places, people be like, "Yo, dog." I was in the elevator the other day, and I was kind of like, everyone's masked up and shit. I see a man, another black man. It's so fuck. I see another black man. I'm like, I'm on it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
he sees me. He's like, "Yo, you look familiar." And I look at him like,
Yeah.
"What do you mean?" You know what I mean? And he's like, "Yo, yeah, I know you, Bill up, right?" I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's one of
"Oh,
those
here
ones.
we go." You know what I mean? But it's all love. It was all love at the same time. So, I mean, I don't mind it. I feel like where I'm trying to
Right.
go, the fans gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just trying to be humble as much as I can and just push my culture
Nah, nah, I
and
hear
my
that. So,
community forward now. You know what I
speaking
mean?
of like pushing your culture and,
Mm-hmm.
your community and like the fame and whatnot, you know how it is where like you're clouded up, niggas trying to like stand by you, shorties try to like, be next to you. So how is that like the females? Like how is it dealing with the females? Like were you in a relationship at the time? Like what was going on?
Yo, this guy's dark. Yo, so
Yeah,
them times I was in a relationship, a committed relationship. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? As
yeah,
much as like the guy ever like, I'm like,
yeah.
I couldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. The fame, yo, to be honest, all like the weirdos, like I think I spent 2020 just clipping
Cutting
bare
people off.
people,
Yeah.
clipping, until my circle got into like a
Mm-hmm.
small little fist.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's as tight as this. You feel me? So it's like
No,
I
I
don't
hear
want
that.
it to get any looser than that. So I feel like where I'm at now with my manager, my label, all my
Family.
label
Yeah.
people are my dogs. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we want it to be. Family, people I trust. Because I'm not about to put my music and my livelihood in some
Mm-hmm.
white man's hand, and I don't know you, and I
For
don't like I
sure.
don't know if I should trust you or not. You get what I'm trying to say? Because man's are getting locked in deals for like
We've
3
seen that.
years,
Yeah,
5
we've seen
years,
that
no
happening.
bread. You get what I'm trying to say? So, so most definitely, like to prevent all that, bro, just stay with your people, them. Stay with your day ones, man. Don't go and feel like you're clouded up now. So, oh yeah, I wanna, go chill with this guy and his
That's a
people. It's
fact.
like you don't know what type of problems they have. You don't know what they're doing in the streets. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like just
Mm-hmm.
know the people that you know is the best. Just stick with them. You know what I'm saying? As long as they're not like tagging along for just the
That's a
ride.
fact.
Nah, they gotta bring something to the table. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to say? What's your role? What are you trying to do? We all gotta work. It's not just a one man working machine trying to feed
Yeah,
the whole community.
I
Nah, it
hear
don't
that.
work like that.
So let's dig into the EP,
Mm-hmm.
like the 7-track EP. Let's talk about that because that's what we're celebrating tonight. You push that out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a
Yes,
great
sir.
body of
Yes,
work. I've
sir.
been bumping it for the longest time. So let's talk about that. Let's start off with the
Thank
title,
you.
like just Godzilla Ice
Mm-hmm.
Cold. Like, what inspired the title?
Mm-hmm. So, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, like starting a new wave, coming
Mm-hmm.
with something brand new, nothing's been
Mm-hmm.
heard of, like the melodies and all of that. So it's like if you imagine Godzilla when when he
Yeah.
appeared and everyone was like, "What the fuck? What the hell is this?" It's the same thing with the music. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like bringing
Mm-hmm.
this new style to the forefront and just showing you, like, listen, I got something for you. You don't have to listen
Yeah.
to all this bullshit every day.
Yeah.
If you want something different, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And Ice Cold is because, like, to be honest, when I made this project, I made it around the time when one of my good passed,
Mm-hmm.
Ice
Rest in peace
Water.
to Ice
Probably
Water.
heard of him. He was
Mm-hmm.
a great community leader. Sam, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? That was my bro. And he was one of
Mm-hmm.
the reasons why I even do Afrobeat today. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like after he passed, I'm like, yo, everyone was ice cold. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, nah, this project is more for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I first dropped Soko, he's like, yo, fam, this is what I'm talking about. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Tap into your roots,
Yeah.
bro. This is what you need to do. And I'm like, you know what, fam, you're right. I'm
Mm-hmm.
on it. That was like exactly what I told him. And like ever since then, I'll send him little snippets. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, fam, I need more of this. I need more of that. So because of that and how he left and everything, I'm like, and the type of person he was, I'm like, nah. If I'm gonna do a project and I'm gonna call it
Facts.
Ice Cold, it has to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So me and my dog Narcos,
Mm-hmm.
amazing producer, young producer, we locked in, and he just made me some of the craziest beats. Man, I was just like blown away. So like it just made the music and the words to come out made it easier. You know what I'm saying? So Godzilla Ice Cold is just an expression of what I
Mm-hmm.
was going through during that time. You know what I'm saying? And just
Nah,
giving you
nah, it's
something
definitely
brand new to
refreshing.
listen to. You know what I
You
mean?
brought up Narcos. Like, I also realized that Ransom Beats was also on this album or this EP as well. So, how did you kind of meet both of them? And,
Mm-hmm.
how did you pick
Mm-hmm.
your beats and kind of say, let me lock in with these two people and let me produce this album and create that sound?
Mm-hmm. So to be honest with you, like, okay, when I first started making the Afro beats, I was like, all right, cool. Like, what does the artist do when they try to look for beats? They go on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
start searching for beats and blah, 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 right? So I stumbled upon Ransom Beats, and I'm like, yo, I really like the style like
Mm-hmm.
of his beats and how he makes his shit. And so I just decided to record like two songs. Aish was probably
Fire.
one of the first songs I recorded on his beats. And like, yo, I dropped it, and then it just went crazy on the
Mm-hmm.
charts. I think it was like number 23 in Canada when it first dropped. So I was like, yo, like I like this guy's vibe. But then I met Narcos, and then Narcos, like he fucks with like Ransom Beats. Like he doesn't know him. I don't know him personally either, but like we both follow him because like, yo, this
Mm-hmm.
guy's an amazing like talented producer. You know what I mean? So like in a way, Narcos kind of like, like you would see what he's doing and kind of learn off of that because he would do like live streams and he's like making beats and shit. So like Narcos used his kind of like whatever he learned from that, applied it to his own knowledge, and just made me the rest of the tape because I'm like, yo, I don't need to go on
Yeah.
YouTube Beats and then go pay for rights and shit. Like shout out to Ransom Beats, he's amazing, but like I have the world's
Yeah.
most
For
dangerous
sure. You
producer
hear
right
it.
beside me in the palm of my hands. You know what I'm trying to say? Like he made one of the greatest like EPs to ever come out
Fire.
of Toronto
Yeah.
for Afrobeat. You get what I'm trying to say?
Stamping that.
Hands
I hear
down,
that.
I'm holding that. You get what I'm trying to say? But like, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, bro, like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Narcos,
he's
man. Without
golden. He's
Narcos,
golden.
there's
He's
no
the GOAT
Skrilla
for
Ghad.
that.
You know what I mean?
So let's move on to
Facts,
like your
facts,
creative
facts.
process, because I'm listening to the music. I'm hearing some Afro beats. I'm hearing some trap. I'm hearing dance hall. I'm hearing just different sounds like high life, the ad libs, the way you use your voice and whatnot. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what's your creative process like?
Yeah. Fuck, man. All right. Um, Narcos hit me up. He'd be like, "Yo, what you doing today?" I'm like, "Pull up. We're working." He's like, "All right." Pulls up.
Mm-hmm.
He has his keyboard. Everything's set up. He's like, "All right. What's the feeling today?" I'm like, "Yo, all right, yo. I need a vibe like this." And I'll go play like. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick story.
Mm-hmm.
Trapping Lover, right? At first I'm like, yo, I need something grungy,
Mm-hmm.
like. So I play Still Dre. So he's like, all right, I feel you. But like, so imagine if we did
Afrobeat.
Still Dre, but we made
Okay.
it like an Afro beat. Like,
Yeah.
how would we do that? You get what I'm trying to say? And this fucking wizard goes on the
Yeah.
keyboard and does some shit, and I just like, what? So I started humming like, that's how I come up with my hooks. Like I just hum up a melody,
Mm-hmm.
and then the words start coming to me. So you know what I mean? So sometimes I'll even be like, "Yo, Narcos, throw something at me." Like I remember when
Big
we were
tune.
recording Guns N' Roses, and he like, played the beat. So when he played the beat and he sent it to me, at first it said, I think it
Mm-hmm.
said, "You can run, but you can't hide." Right? I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, "Yo, Narcos, give me a topic." So he's like, "I don't know, Guns N' Roses." I'm like, "All right, play it." He played the beat and I just started
Fire.
singing Guns N' Roses. And he's like, "Yo." I'm like, "That's fire." I'm like, "Yeah, we're doing that." I'm like, "You can run, but you can't knife on beef and get chose.
Big
Every
tune.
bad man know this." You know what I'm saying? Just came
Facts.
off naturally, bro. You feel me? And
Yeah.
just you smoke some ganja, you
Yeah.
know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
get
Sip a
right. You
little
know what I
thing, you know
mean?
what I'm saying? And you're blessed.
Facts,
You
facts, facts.
feel me?
All right, so
Level,
break down
bro.
the sequencing, you know what I mean? Like, how did you position the track list and whatnot? Like, was it random or was it like a
Ooh.
thought process behind that?
No, it was a thought process, man. We had to play that shit like 15 times in a row to make sure just the vibe sounded right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sat down with my dog, Luch
Big up to
Bodega.
Luch.
Luch Bodega, my
Yeah.
bro. Love you, man. You know. Shout out to Luch. Yo, that's my Dominican brother,
Mm,
my manita hermano. Like, this guy is amazing. Like, he does,
fire.
like, Spanish music on Afro beats. And, like, even today, me and him have an EP coming out very soon. It's called Palm Wine. And it's a mixture of like Spanish, Spanglish,
Mm,
Afrobeat, dancehall,
mm,
all mixed in one.
for sure.
It's on
Looking forward
fire.
to that.
Like, I can't wait to drop that one. But yo,
We were
trust
talking
me. So
about
wait,
like the
what was the
sequencing and
question again?
whatnot.
Okay, so the sequencing. So usually, okay, I think at that time I probably recorded like
Mm,
20 something songs for the project. And I'm like, yo, we gotta choose the best
mm,
7 or the best 6. So I sat down my manager KP, Narcos, Luch, I think a few other people like Beto, P, like Blizz, all of them. And we just sat down, we played it. Like, all right, roll up, play it again. Now move this song, put it here. So we're like, at first we're gonna start off the tape
mm,
with I think Bomb Bomb. But then we're like, nah, we can't do that. We can't do that. We
mm,
have to ease them into it. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's why I feel like Ice Cold is just like an intro. So it's like nice and calm, something you can drive
mm.
to before the thing really starts. You know what I'm saying? So then Bomb Bomb comes next. And then it's like,
Yeah.
okay. These niggas are serious. And then you hear Trap and Lover.
Mm,
Then it's like another solo. So like, okay, all right, this is Skrilla Ghad. Okay, cool, I hear you. Then I do Reggie, bringing a feature. Then I did the feature with Talat.
mm.
Shout out to my big dog Talat.
Big
Talat
tune.
Mayaki, the
Mm.
goddamn Jackie, straight from Ghana. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. And he blessed me with a verse too. So yeah, man, it was just making sure that the vibe and
For sure,
everything
for sure, for
matches. You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
So this project and the project that you
Mm-hmm.
put out back in 2020, the darkness project that you did with Beto, what's the differences? Or like, what are the main differences between what you put out
Yeah.
now and what you put out in 2020?
Yo, to be honest, that
Mm,
that tape was like a quarantine tape, and literally we're in
mm,
my office. We're bored, and man have nothing to do. We're like, And then the beat was like, honestly, fam, I
Mm-hmm.
found some beats and I have an idea. So I have an idea for Darkness. It's just, for me, like, I'm not someone that listens to drill a
Yeah.
lot, but Beto does. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo, let's just do like a quick EP, just slap up some beats. I'm like, all right. So before that, I never like
Yeah.
really rapped on like a drill beat. So I was like, let me try a thing. So I tried a
Mm-hmm.
thing and it was actually good. I'm like, okay. And it was proper too, because I think we got like fucking 50K streams and we didn't even promote it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was just there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the difference between that was more like, all right, we need to put something out there for them, show them we can do drill, you know what I'm saying, and just have fun. But this
Yeah.
project here, it's more personal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because like there's a lot of pain behind that. There's a lot of sorrow behind that. You know what I'm trying to say? But at the same time too, it's
Facts.
an introduction to something brand new to the world. You know what I'm saying? And for other people to follow too, like, yo, listen, like if music is not working for you over here,
Mm-hmm.
yo, there's a lane over here for you to try. You get what I'm trying to say? As long as it's authentic. You see, like what you were saying earlier, like sometimes when people make Afrobeat, it's really cringe. And the reason why, because it's not authentic, man.
Mm-hmm.
Authenticity is so important. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with like the language, if you know you can't speak the language, don't speak it, because you're going to
Yeah,
embarrass
I
the
hear
people
that.
that love
I hear
speaking and
that.
are from there. You get what I'm trying to say? So it needs to be authentic. Like, I love Drake. He's the man, is one of the greatest artists ever. But sometimes when I hear him do the Afrobeat, it's like I get
He's
it.
a
Like you
goat,
still
but
make it work because he's a goat,
yeah,
but like
I hear that.
it's not authentic. You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like, you see how
smooth.
Wizkid could just say anything and it just, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's Wizkid, like, and it's
Mm-hmm.
authentic. You know what I mean? You know where it came from. So yeah, most definitely. Like I had to make sure, like, play it for people, send it to people. Yo, what do you think of the song? How you feel about the song? Or like maybe I'll be chilling. Like maybe
Yeah.
I usually do like games nights and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I'll just randomly play my music or during like barbecue, and then just see how people react
Mm-hmm.
to it. Like especially when I play Bomb
Big
Bomb,
big tune.
people are like, yo, pull it up,
Yeah.
pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. I'm like, yo, trust me, okay. So you kind of get the feel of what songs to put on and do what. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, too, I feel like with the Godzilla tape,
Yeah.
like, I didn't want it to be too serious. You know what I'm saying? Or like too like, man, just like all sad, angry music. Nah, man, like it still has to be
For
lively, but
sure,
like
for
you're
sure.
gonna
It's
get the
definitely
message
a
at the
bop
end of the day.
still.
You
It's
know what I'm trying
definitely
to
a
say?
bop. With this,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out
Shout out
Narcos.
Narcos,
Narcos in the
big
fucking
Narcos.
building. The guy, grrr, G
Facts.
Easy. Yeah, big dog. I'm belated to you, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, my nigga Adrian, that's my dog from Parkdale. 27
Seeing it.
years. That's my dog.
That's family right
Day
there.
zero. You feel me? Uh-huh.
So let's talk about the project. Like,
Oh
can we be
man.
expecting like any videos for this project?
Oh hell yeah. Right now we're working on
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cold and Chopping Lover. We got that on the chopping block right now. Honestly, pretty much gonna
Every
get a video for
song.
every song.
Wow.
Every song. All seven.
And I
Because everyone's
played.
like, yo, bro, we need it. We need a video for everything. I'm like, all right. So right
Yeah.
now, I'm talking to Talat and Ghana about like shooting his part. So when it's nice and
Yeah.
hot out here, we start shooting that part for Dark. Reggie, we're gonna shoot that.
Nah, I hear that
Everything,
still. You're
everything to get
working. I
shot,
see
dog.
it. You're
Everything.
working. You know what I mean? You're working.
Come on, man. Hey,
Nah, I
yo,
don't know who that
yo, you
is.
know Dem
So,
Dog.
fam, I'm not gonna lie on the live. You
You
know what
don't
I
know
mean?
Dem Dog? Nah, man.
Yeah.
Please. Tonight, whatever you do, go look him up. Right? Like he does his comedy. He's hilarious. He's like a very humble
Tap
being.
in.
Like honestly, shout out to that
Mm.
guy. But yo, we have a tune. People
Yeah.
don't know them, man. They make music. What? Honestly, I'm gonna
Send me
send
that.
you
I'm
the
gonna listen
rough.
to that.
I want you to listen to it, and you're gonna
Fire.
understand what I'm talking about. When I tell you it's gonna shut down the summer, bro. All right. So that's all I'm gonna say. We'll have our own
Nah,
conversation
nah,
in
nah.
DMs. But I
We
got you.
definitely gonna pay
I
attention to that.
got
Is
you.
there a video gonna come with that too or nah? Okay.
Of course.
So
The
my
song's called Super Soaker. So like, just imagine.
nah. I
It's
see
a
that
vibe for the
still.
gal them. You know what I'm saying?
Speak Speaking about
Yes,
like
sir. Yes,
collaborations,
sir, man.
is there any like other artists that you'd like to collab with in the future? Like, who you fucking with?
Fuck, man. I don't know, man, because everyone's doing rap and shit. So, like, I mean, I seen
Mm-hmm.
Barrett do something the other day. I was like, yo, I
He's
like what
doing.
he's
I see
doing. You
it.
see,
I
he's
see. He's
pushing
opening
the
for Rich
culture
Kids
forward. You
too,
feel
like
me?
in
Like,
Ottawa or somewhere like that. It's big.
you feel me? And it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? This is what I like to see. Because, like, when I remember when the whole
Yeah.
Who Started Afro Trap thing came out, I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, let's not do that. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, instead of pitting ourselves against each other, we should just work with each other and push it forward and be the
Facts.
faces of that. You get what I'm
Facts.
trying to say? Like, come on, man. Yo, Pound Entertainment, you already know my G.
So, yo, let's talk about
love.
like music. Like, you know, you do Afro beats. You know, what I mean, you drop this EP and whatnot. Do you feel like Toronto as a scene appreciate Afro beats or not really?
I mean, not yet. And I think it's not because they don't appreciate it. Because, like, I feel like the artists that were doing it didn't do it properly. They didn't do it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, yo, okay, for instance, a lot of people say that when it comes to like Nigerian and Ghanaian music, Nigeria always wins because Ghanaians don't really make music internationally for everyone to really like vibe. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's only because Ghanaian music is done in our language because we're cultural like that. You know what I'm trying to say? And Nigerians, I would say like 80% or 85% do English and then mix in a little bit of their language, but then everyone understands it, so it just goes global. You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like the new way, the way I'm doing it, is gonna make it easier for Afrobeat to be appreciated in Toronto. You know what I'm trying to say? Because like anyone can listen to it, no matter what culture you're from. Because you understand what I'm saying. Like I might be using like Ghanaian melodies and like and harmonies and shit and metaphors or even just simple lines. But at the end of the day, you're gonna understand the song. You're gonna understand the vibe. The hook is gonna be something you can sing along with. You know what I'm trying to say? Even though I might throw in a 1, 2, 3 word, like you'll still be able to say it. You know what I'm trying to say? So
quick question, like, you know, if you put the Toronto scene or the Toronto audience and you compare it to the UK audience, I feel like in regards to like Afro beats, the UK audience is way more mature compared to Toronto. So how do you feel like, how do we get to that point? Because we have big artists in the UK like NSG, we have Kojo Funds, we have just so many artists like Notes, and they're able to do that Afrobeat, Afro swing vibe. So how can we, you know, replicate that in Toronto?
Yo, to be honest, it's probably one of the hardest things to do, but it's called unity. Because you see over there, the unity, and they're unified within their own artists. All the artists work with each other. It's the same thing how it is in Atlanta, where like all the artists kind of work with each other. Yeah, everyone has optionship, but they still work. Like in Toronto, like everyone's just so like, I'm me, and I'm gonna do it by myself. I don't need to collab with people, and it's just me. No, it's not gonna work that way. That's why like so many of us try and fail, because like, yo, bro, I might have something that might help you. You might have something that might help me. So like, why not like collab, push, help your demographic and my demographic can mix. You get what I'm trying to say? But like, that's the only way. I feel like, yo, if we can really like buckle down, make good music on top of that too. Don't make no bubblegum shit ass music, corny music. Oh, I love you this, I love you that. Like, fuck all that. Be creative, step up your pen, and make some catchy ass fucking music on proper beats. And on top of that, you don't want no fucking YouTube beat that's been used by like 10 other artists that has like 500,000 views. Don't do it. You get what I'm trying to say?
People,
like, we need authentic music.
I hear that.
That's it.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
You know,
that's
since we're talking about the Toronto scene, what do you think about like the top 10 list or the top 30 list that's going on with like in the clubhouse chats on Friday? We Love Hip Hop. You know, we're hearing about all these lists. Who's the best? Who's this? How do you feel about all of that?
Bro, like everyone's gonna have their best. To be honest, you gotta put in your work, and that will show who's really the best. Like, look at it, like Drake, right? Maybe like 10 years ago, man, would be like, yo, who's top 10? People probably have never had Drake in their top 10 ever. But I always say this. I always put LeBron, Wizkid, Drake, John Cena in the same category. You know why? Because for 10 plus years, they've been dominant in what they do. So you can't tell them they're not great. You can't tell them they're not number one.
Facts.
Because the numbers show that. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like they're top tens, and it's people that's like saying it and making this list. Like, who made you the credible person to sit down and say, this is the top 10. This is what it is. You have to listen to me. Fuck your top 10. I don't give a fuck about your top 10, because most of the criteria doesn't even make sense. It's mostly bias, or it's my favorite. So no, because there's a lot of people that could have been on a lot of those lists, or a lot of people that are on those lists that don't even like deserve to be on those lists. Like, bro, if we're talking music, I don't even think I seen Bushman on that. And Bushman had one of the most solid tapes. That Pure Region
tape. Matter of fact,
like, come on, bro. Like, who else? Who else? Block Boy Twitch. Put it in work. You know what I'm saying? John C. Like, there's so many guys, but they're coming up, I guess, so that they don't get the recognition or they don't get the streams and the views like that. Nah, man, that's bullshit. It's about the art. It's about the music. And if the music's hitting, bro. Right? You can't tell me, like, look at Pengs.
For sure.
Pengs should be top 5 right now.
He's going viral.
He's going crazy. He's going crazy. Killer the Crook. Like, there's so many of them. Like, Hood Baby Pepper had one of the greatest years. That's not even talked about. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, this kid came out of nowhere. He's been working. So I was working with him. I'm like early, 2018, when he first started doing this thing, came to the studio, he'll pay for his studio time.
Serious.
Like, I never seen someone so dedicated. You know what I'm saying? And like put in so much work, get to 2021, drop some of the hardest songs that year, and I don't even hear them on the top 10. And that was some bullshit. So I'm like, I'm not hearing that. You know what I'm saying? LB, look how long LB's been around. LB's been around since 2017, still running.
Consistent.
You know what I'm trying to say? I don't hear him on no top 10. Like, I don't know, man. Because, I mean, and they've been consistent. For 4 years, I seen niggas go to jail, come out. 1 year, top 10. How,
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Come on, man.
It doesn't make sense. So, music in Toronto is not profitable. You know what I mean? Like, niggas can't do shows. There's so many barriers. Police are locking off shows. So what kind of motivates you to keep going and, like, keep putting in the work? You know what I mean?
Like, I'm going to tell you this right now. I might get hate for it. I love Toronto, but my music is not going to boom in Toronto first. I already know I got to go to Europe. I got to go to Africa, you know what I'm saying, and promote my music there because, like, to be honest, Toronto is like, they catch everything late. Like, sometimes we think we're ahead of it, but when it comes to music, Europe is already ahead of us. Like, months before it comes out here. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, yeah, Toronto, everyone's so focused on, like, all this music and who's up is who and whose name got dropped on this and who's this and who. Fam, we're forgetting that there's a lot of great artists around us, like
Toby's Hard.
What's his name? Toby's Hard. There's this girl named Tommy, I think. She just won a Juno Award. Amazing. You know what I'm trying to say? And she does Afrobeat, but no one's listening to that. Why?
On other shit, eh?
Because we're so focused on the bullshit. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, Toronto, bro, like, I feel like we need to do better with the support system. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand everyone has their friends and shit, but, like, yo, when there's talent there, support the fucking talent, bro. Because it's coming out of your city. Because at first, when Drake was doing this thing, everyone's, oh, fuck Drake. When Drake went 6 years consecutive, now it's like, oh, yeah, yo, Drake, oh, my God, Canada. Like, don't do that, bro. Like, we should have done that from we should have pushed them to the moon from the beginning. You get what I'm trying to say? So, I don't know. I just feel like, yo, we have a new slate. It's a new year. Let's change that whole stigma of just, man, he's good, but he's from this block. Nah, fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that. If he's good, he's good, bro. Push that to the moon. Support that. You know what I mean? Especially if it's not some, like disrespectful shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you see something, yo, bro, you're doing your thing. Drop a comment. Share it, bro. It doesn't hurt to share it. Like, I've seen everyone fucking posting Rihanna and her belly and ASAP Rocky. Who in the hell knows that in Toronto, personally? All those
Yeah.
people, do you know them? Like, that's so weird. Like, you're not gonna go and post some
Yeah.
stranger shit. Oh my god, they look so cute. I'm gonna post, like,
Facts.
what? Post your friend them's business,
Facts.
bro. Post their music.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm
Facts.
trying to say,
Facts.
like, you
So,
gotta change
in
that.
regards to support, do you feel like it's the
Mm-hmm.
audience or like the listeners that are not supporting, or it's the gatekeepers, like the blogs and the producers and the radio hosts? Or is it both?
To be honest, sometimes I feel like that
Mm.
problem is not their
Mm.
problem. It's the artist's problem. So you have to look at yourself and say, all right,
Mm-hmm.
what am I not doing to reach you right now? Why are you not seeing me? Because a lot of these artists will be out here complaining on Instagram. I'm like, I'm going to quit music. No one's listening to me. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you stuck in your house behind the screen trying to promote your video 100 times?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you going out there meeting people and talking to people? You get what I'm trying to say? And putting money behind the shit.
Cost
This
money.
shit is not free. It's a business. So you must invest money. So if you don't invest money and you just hope that, okay, my song's going to go viral, then fuck, bro. It's on you. If people don't listen to you, that's on you. If the blogs are not picking it up because you're not getting views, that's on you. You gotta work. You know what I'm saying? For me in Toronto, there's certain blogs that you can fuck with, like Keep Six, like yo, they'll fuck with you. Keep Six shows me love. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him and the whole brand. You know what I'm saying? Even shit out of the Six, Real Toronto rappers, the fucking the foundation of all of these blog shits in Toronto. You know what I'm trying to say? They've been keeping it up like that. They've been doing that. So it's like, all you gotta know is like, hey, do your intel, do your research, find out who is gonna be able to market your shit, pay your shit, and get it marketed. If people don't like it, people don't like it. Go back to the drawing board, do something different. You know what I'm saying? Because like, us as the artists, we're so prideful in our art. Sometimes we're like, yo, man, you have to like my music, bro. I paid how much to get it mixed and mastered and did this and did that for the video. You have to like my video.
It's like a fight team,
It's good. It doesn't work like that, bro. It don't work like that, bro. I'm sorry. It's not by force. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm not a hater because I don't like it, bro.
So yo, you said something that's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
you said that like, you know, your sound and your wave, you know that, you know, it's not gonna blow in Toronto first. It's probably gonna blow in Europe or Africa before people in Toronto start to fuck with it. So what are you doing? Like, are you promoting on like the European blogs? Are you promoting in Africa? Like, how are you pushing your sound over there, overseas?
So recently, my manager went to Ghana, right? I was supposed to go with him, but like, to be honest, I'm not really with the vaccine thing. I'm not taking the vaccine. I hear that. You fucking kibble with that. You know what I mean? So I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait. And then I get rid of it, which they're about to. But I'm like, so when he went out there in December, he did a lot of fucking groundwork for me, brother. Like, he went to the streaming company called Boomplay in Ghana. You know what I'm saying? And like, they're gonna feature me. They're gonna be featuring me on their site, I think, next week. And like, you know, obviously just like finding PRs, people that can get on playlists, and just talking to different managers of artists and stuff. So it's like, you know, I think out of word of mouth and like, you know, obviously doing ads and stuff, just promoting those demographics. Yeah, pretty much. And like, I think later on there's another press run again where we're gonna be like doing some press run in like Nigeria and I think Ghana as well. So, you know, we're focusing on that for now, and then go to Europe and focus on there. So the campaign's like at least a 3-month campaign, man, to, you know, to get this project promoted properly. You know
so
what I mean?
Let's talk about like female artists in the city. You know what I mean? Some people say they're underrated. Some people say they don't put enough work. Some people say the quality of music is what's not like booming. So what are your thoughts on that?
I feel like, okay, it depends on what type of rap you make. Right now, I remember like, you know, there was a time where like, I'll even say now, like, if you're not dressed with sex appeal, no one's hearing you. Unfortunately. Unless you're really fucking good and you have your bread game on point. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, for people, like, for me, I like rap. I like women that can rap for real. Or, like, if you can do the rap and singing. So, like, people like Lola Buns, people like Tasha Mack, fucking Marika. Who else is there? I feel like I'm missing someone. fucking Tia Banks. You know what I'm saying? Like real rappers with bars and shit. But like that's not really appreciated during this generation. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, who they listening to? You could listen to them. You could support them and push them to the moon, because like why fucking Megan Thee Stallion and all these other girls prominent in the States, but like when we do it out here, it's like,
she's
you know what I mean?
hard.
Yes, Havaya Mighty. Yeah,
Shout
she's
out to
going
her.
fucking brazy. Shout out to her. Shout out to fucking
That's a
her.
fact.
She's going brazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like Havaya's been putting in bare work, bare accolades, but it's like we don't speak on her like that. Why? Because she's a woman? That's bullshit. She put in her work. She probably, you know, one of the top artists in Toronto. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what it is, the stigma behind female artists. I feel like the whole Chroma thing kind of ruined it, because like everyone made like, because she like, you know, she has a sex appeal and everything. Everyone made it like, oh yeah, like she's first lady of rap in Toronto, and it's like, yo, bro, you guys skipped the whole fucking line of spitters. You get what I'm trying to say? For this. And like it didn't even last. It didn't last, bro. So it's like we fucked ourselves over. The time that we should have, like when Academics was in Toronto, like we should have displayed all our fucking rappers, our female rappers. But what were they doing? Man, are on fucking streams and talking about street shit, and girls that threw fucking chairs off of balconies are getting like what? I was like, nah, man, this is stupid. This shit's backwards, bro. The city's just backwards, fam. We support the fuckery and then ignore the good shit because it's not funny. Like what? Like come on, man.
Facts. You know, it's you know, hopefully the girls can, you know, step the game up, or not even step the game up, just get the recognition that they deserve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. They just need the recognition. These blogs need to start fucking posting them more.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I seen Keep Six, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he keeps his ears to the streets. Like he's like a real nigga. Like I can feel that. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I feel like with Six Buzz and them, it's more like a corporate thing. And it has a look, so they do things a certain way, which I understand, but it's not gonna work for everyone. And you're not gonna get the authenticity from the city from them. But I feel like Keep Six, if he keeps doing what he's doing, we're gonna be fine. The women are gonna get their recognition, because soon enough he's gonna be top blog in this city. Remember, I say that. That blog right there. Trust me, he's going hard, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just fuck, man. My advice to them is to keep working, man. It's just not, if it's not seen in Toronto, the world's bigger than Toronto, man. You know what I mean? Just take your art elsewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking about like taking your art elsewhere, and like, you know, the world being bigger than Toronto, like there's other that are putting in work, like mad work, like Ottawa and like Montreal and even Edmonton, that DBX artist over there, you know what I mean? He's putting in work. So what's your thoughts on that? Do you feel like Toronto artists are a little bit closed-minded, especially the ones that are not able to cross the border? Do you feel like they're not taking advantage of like other fan bases in different cities, and they're not really networking within the country?
I mean, yo, to be honest, there are a good amount of artists in Toronto that have capitalized on that before COVID. You know what I'm trying to say? Man, they were doing it. I'm not going to name too many names because, like, I'm saying, just make your money, but they tapped in. They really tapped in cross-country, doing tours. Like, I remember fucking LB was doing a tour where he went to, like, Edmonton and here and did, like, a whole Canada tour or some shit. So it's like, like, you know, the States is there, Europe and shit, but you can also tap into Canada too. There's some market in Canada. There's money. There's money everywhere, you feel me? You just gotta like really make yourself a presence in whatever province you go to, you know what I'm saying?
So, you know, we're about to wrap shit up, but like a couple more questions and then we're good on this. Moving forward, I know, like, you know, you're probably working on videos, you're probably working on other things. What can we look forward to, like, in 2022? Like, is there another project dropping this year? Are you trying to work with someone else? Are you trying to do a collaborative project? Like, what's popping?
So, as I mentioned earlier, I'm doing a collaborative project with Lush Bodega called Palm Wine EP. I don't even know when it's coming out, but it should come out maybe first, second quarter. probably second quarter. And like, yeah, so a whole heap of videos because I feel like with this sound, I have to flood it. And if I don't flood it, I won't feel satisfied. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I feel like I have so much music that I don't want to stay on the ice cold for too long. You know what I mean? Because like I have palm wine, I have videos for that. Then I have my own singles I want to drop for the time. So it's just a whole leap of music. But like I feel like, yo, for 2022, just expect a whole heap of good vibes from me, man. All different types. Music that you can play over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Different type of beats, all of that. Collaborations. Whoever wants to collaborate with me, man, just hit my DMs, man. You know what I mean? We can work. I'm very open. As long as the song is good, you thought no, it will work. But you have to know my vibe. I do Afro beat. So don't come and put me on no rap beat trying to do this. Don't come in, you know what I'm saying? And if your song is shit, I'll tell you. And I don't want to hear it. Oh, he's a hater. No, I'm not a hater. I don't like your song. I don't vibe with it. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. I guess say, yo, look out for my label, APE. You know what I'm saying? It's a brand new fucking label. You know what I'm saying? And we just signed my dog Star God from Ghana, straight from Ghana. KP went out to Ghana, made it happen. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Star God. Look out for him. He's gonna be doing things. We're gonna be collabing with him too. Me and him, I got a few songs in the vault. I mean, me and Dem Dog have a song. Me and Fab from Brampton have a song too. You know Fab. Me and them have a song coming out too. So I'm on some lovey things. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, I to be honest, if it wasn't for this Ice Cold tape dropping so late, because it was supposed to drop last year, but we just decided to drop it this year, I would have dropped Valentine's Day tape, and I have it ready already. It's just there. But it's like I can't drop it yet, so I'll just find a time to drop that too. So it's like expect a lot of music, man. Just have your Spotify and all the platforms that you guys use ready. You know what I'm saying? And stream the fuck out of that shit.
So everyone in the chat, you know, just go stream that Ghadzilla Ice Cold. It's a beautiful project. Make sure you follow him. Make sure you follow him on all socials. And, you know, hopefully you can look forward to, like, you know, more shit to come. And, you know, shit's just going to go up and up and up. So, you know, it's all love. So, broski.
Do a freestyle. Freestyle. Go listen to the tape. Go listen to the bars. You want to hear bars?
Go run that up.
Tape.
Run that up.
Listen to that.
You know, freestyles, fam.
Feel me. Come on, man. 2018. Yo, come on. This your nosies. The little key selling nosebleeds. When it time, coffee time, count my proceeds. iPhone 6, carrot muffin in the small tea. Living in a tubby world, ain't no loyalty. LeBron James with the pack, you a posy. Just another poser. Please, you are not a bad man, you a doja. Hide behind a bag of man, not a soldier. Ice cold for ice water, nothing colder. Go run up the fucking tape, man. Come on.
Appreciate you coming through. We're going to chop it up, but, you know, it's all love. All right?
Yo, I thank you. Appreciate you for putting me on this platform and giving me the time and just to share my music and my process. Honestly, 1210 Daily, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. That's so much love, man. From the bottom of my heart, man. You already know, gang. You know what I mean? Say my shit. Shout out to Salah. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to Mika. Shout out to Lush Bodega. Shout out to fucking Jojo. Shout out to Europe TV. Shout out to all the fucking dogs that have popped out tonight too, bro. I love all of you guys. Keep supporting. Keep streaming Ghadzilla Ice Cold. The streams are crazy right now. I can't wait to fucking drop the first week. I'm so happy. But yo, keep running that shit up, man. We're working.